Hello, you are all very welcome to Straight from the Horse's Mouth, the Pony Play podcast. My name is Killian Denchornock, and I am your host and guide as we explore this vast world of play, kink, and community. With me today is a trainer and handler who is known for their educational courses in pony play, the stage manager of the Pony Show at Camp Crucible, the co-creator of HoofCon Pony Show, and is the host of the DFW Pony Herd. We'll talk about how they first got into pony play, where they've gone with it, and what they're doing now. So please join me in welcoming to the podcast, Madam Scarlett. Scarlett, how's it going?
Hi, every pony handler and curious listener. I'm doing great, and I'm so excited to be able to be here and get to know you more, Killian.
Yeah, I'm very excited to have you here. Your stories of your shows and your classes precede you greatly.
So I'm told.
Yes, this will be fun. This will be fun. I promise. You're also the first person that I've interviewed so far that isn't like part of my immediate circle. So congratulations on being the guinea pig on me interacting with someone I don't know super well already.
Well, I promise I only bite if I'm asked.
Damn. Okay. That's a good way to break the ice. We're going to have fun. All right. So, everyone loves a good origin story. Everyone loves to know the lore behind people and characters and things like that. So tell me about how you got started in pony play.
Oh my gosh. Well, it's a tale as old as time. Obviously, my parents didn't give me that pony I wanted growing up, and so I decided to make it everyone else's problem.
Damn. Okay. So like how long have you been doing pony play?
Well, in the greater BDSM community, I've been in it for 15 plus years. Pony play, I started around 2019.
Mm-hmm.
And then I helped revive the DFW communities pony play group. But my journey is a lengthy one, from seeing my first pony at our dungeon sanctuary, which we all very much miss, in 2013, to coming across the Pony's website, which was such an amazing resource for its time, to believe it or not, an old college friend of mine, we had reconnected, and they wanted to be a pony and knew about me in the BDSM community and asked if I'd be willing to try. And from the moment they ate a treat out of my hand, it melted my heart, and I knew this was for me for life.
Oh, that is such a great origin. Like that's beautiful. That's awesome. So you say you've been in the BDSM community for much longer than pony play specifically. So like what other kinks pulled you into this direction?
Well, in general, pet play.
Mm-hmm.
Pet play was the first thing I was ever interested in. And it's actually really silly. It goes all the way back to even being a high schooler. And my best friend loved to curl up in my lap and just let me brush their hair. And for some reason, I knew I really liked that. And then when I got older, I learned what pet play was, and it kind of went from there. Besides that, also, I'm in the medical field and did medical kink as well.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely pet play started that journey.
Got it. Yeah. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. That's pretty linear, actually, more linear than most people's journey. Not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all.
That's true. And when you're allergic to as many pets as I am, it's a much safer way.
I haven't thought about that, actually. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. I want a cat. I can't have a cat. Well, actually, you can.
You just have to take 2 shots a week.
Oh, geez.
Hey, I'm actually allergic to horses, too. And I still go to the doctor and get 2 shots a week so that I can pet and ride the ponies.
Okay.
I'm dedicated.
You are dedicated. We'll take it. Dedication's important here. So how do you participate in play now? What does your average scene look like?
Ooh, that's a really good question. Well, let's say I'm specifically at like an event or something, then I would, of course, be playing with whatever ponies I am with. If not, then I always offer to be a house handler to make sure every pony gets playtime and head scratches who wants them. So that can be whatever is happening at that event, whether it be a petting zoo or carving. But if I had to say an average scene, that's kind of hard because every scene I do is custom to the pony that I'm playing with, whether it's one pony or a group of ponies.
Mm.
And so, let's see, if I had to put this into words, I would, of course, start with talking about rack. Risk aware consensual kink is the first thing that I'm going to do
Mm-hmm.
before I go even any further in this. And also to know if you have any medical conditions. Do I need a sugar cube or a salt lick? Are you diabetic or have low blood pressure? And then I like to, of course, establish a stall. For me, it's really important that we both know and understand our start and end point for our scene.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've met someone who used a closet as their stall. It's whatever area based on wherever we're playing that we want to go. This is the pony stall,
Mm-hmm.
like you would have in a stable, right?
Right.
And so I will put the pony in the stall, give them a few minutes to get into the headspace, to be that pony that's wondering, when am I going to be taken out of the stall? What are we going to do when I'm taken out of the stall? And then I'm going to finally come in and I will either start doing our pony grooming there, or I'll take them to an area for grooming, depending on the space we're working with. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to put that tack on and we're going to have that moment. And I absolutely love pony grooming and the process of putting the tack on. There's just something very special about that, whether it's pony play or working with a bio horse.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to go ahead and start with some lunges, maybe some stretches or bullpen kind of thing, depending on, again, the space we're working with. Because I really want to warm your muscles up before we get going. And then, of course, we're going to have fun. What is our activity? Are we pole bending, jumping, trail riding? I want us to go and do that and have a great time. And then we'll come back, and then I'll take you to the stall, and then we'll start to take that tack off. We'll do a brush out. I'll give a treat, some scratches, and then I'm going to leave that stall and give you a moment to collect yourself. And then when you come out of there, that's when we'll go into aftercare.
It's almost like we're there.
Sorry, I structure everything like I would an actual just bio horse.
Mm-hmm.
When I go to the stables out in Burleson, I have to go get my horse from the stall. I have to take them over and I need to pick the frogs, you know?
Right.
I need to do these things to get the horse ready. Then I do our exercises to warm them up. And then we go into whatever training or activity I'm doing with that horse.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to take them back to that grooming area. It's the same thing.
Yeah. No, I love that. I love the fact that your play is informed by actual work, right? Like it is structured the same way, and I really like that.
I very much love it as well. And this isn't every scene. This is for those that I connect with who want that bio horse experience. Mm-hmm. I have people who want to be forced ponies, and I'm more than fine with that. Or like toy ponies and the objectification. Mm-hmm. What I love the most about pony play is the fact that it's a pick your own adventure. And the way that I connect with any particular pony is what's going to build that scene.
Right. And it's all about what you negotiate beforehand.
100%.
Yeah. And that's what's brilliant about it. And I love the fact that this gets brought up time and time again, that just like you said, pony play is so vast. It can be anything. As long as that there is a horse headspace somewhere involved, it is pony play.
Yes.
And that's brilliant. I love it. So when we talked earlier, we've come up with a couple of things we want to talk about. And the big thing that we really want to talk about was pony shows. As the stage manager for the Camp Crucible Pony Show, And as an educator who talks about this a lot, you have a lot of experience in performing in and running pony shows.
Oh, yes. I have been at almost every end of it, from helping build a pony show like HoofCon, to being stage manager, to being MC,
Mm-hmm.
to performing in them. I've done a bit of it, everything. And so it's very good to be able to be well rounded, no matter where you are in it, to understand all of those working parts and work together as a team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So take us through the creation of a show.
Oh my gosh. Well, most of the time it starts a year in advance,
Yep.
especially when you're kicking something off the ground,
Mm-hmm.
because we need to have a location, we need to have a time, we need to make sure there's a prep clinic of some kind so that everyone gets a chance to practice their routines.
Mm-hmm.
You also have to decide what your pony show is going to look like, because for some people, this is dressage. This is, you can do whatever kind of routine you want. HoofCon started out as more of a Western style.
Mm-hmm.
So we would have a first section that would be barrel racing, a second section that would be pole bending, etc. So you have to decide what you want the content of the show to be, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, date, location, all these things put together. You're going to need staff. You need to figure out who is going to help you set up, who's going to help you tear down, who are your judges going to be, why are they your judges, what are their credentials.
Mm-hmm.
We also want to make sure that we have, if we can, a house handler, someone who's a stage manager, who can help with onboarding. Sometimes stage manager needs a assistant if you are a bigger show.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, your MC, of course, your prizes. Every pony deserves a ribbon. That's why when I host, you get a participation ribbon of some kind, because it takes so much courage to just be out on that stage.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we want to make sure that if we can, to have medic or have someone who is trained. The most common injury I have seen in a pony show is sprained ankles, especially in beautiful pony boots.
This is why, as I always say, do not compete in hoof boots.
I say that too, but some people just, it's their dream.
It's part of their thing. I get it, but just be ready for the energy. Be ready for the injury, because it's not a if, it's a when.
Very much, very much. It's like training for ballet shoes.
Yeah.
It's a lot. But making sure there's at least a med kit and someone who's informed enough that should someone sprain an ankle or skin a knee, because I've also seen that happen, or should we have a carting injury, that they can be tended to. There's just so much. You basically have to make a giant checklist and slowly work through it. You have to be able to make flyers. How are you going to get the word out? Is it going to be affordable for people to attend this? Advertise.
And then you get to the show. And then
you get to the show. It all leads up to the show. For your MC, one of the things that you definitely have to think about is engagement with the crowd, transition into each one of the routines. And then, of course, having the MC work with the individual acts so that names are pronounced correctly.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've had that, Killian.
Kylian. I use Killian at Starbucks and at tea shops and things all the time, just because, a little euphoria. Kylian, yep. For fuck's sake. No. But fine. But no.
Oh, should that be the tip? If you want to test out a pony name, go to Starbucks.
Oh, that's a great idea. Yes. Yes. See how it feels.
Can your MC pronounce your name for the pony show? Go to Starbucks.
Shadow Dancer. I would love to see someone use Shadow Dancer at Starbucks and someone actually take them seriously.
I would absolutely love that too. It sounds so entertaining. I'm pretty sure the Starbucks workers get some wild stuff.
Oh, yeah. As someone who used to work at Starbucks like a decade ago, yes. Yes, we do. God.
Um, let's see. Yeah, another thing with the MC is making sure that they can work with the crowd in between the acts,
Mm-hmm.
because you've got those little gaps of time, and then what's happening while the judges are tallying everything together and deciding who's getting what ribbon. We need to make sure there's something happening there. So show wise, that's when you usually have an act of some kind going on, or you'll have what we call demos.
Mm-hmm.
I did one with Camp Crucible my first year that was jousting. It was just me and Pony Piper, and I want to say it was Stormy and oh my god, I feel so bad. Why am I there? Stormy and Rusty.
Yeah.
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 They're always I feel so bad. I paused for a moment. Hopefully that can be edited out.
Now, was that cart jousting?
Yes, it was cart jousting. And being able to do that and have the MC run with it, we were able to give a good length of time there for the judges to do what they needed to do.
Right, and that's super important. Just a side note, as the person who was born in Maryland, which the state sport is jousting, I've been wanting to do jousting in pony play for forever.
Pony jousting is so much fun.
Even like
we used pool noodles.
Yeah, no, that's how you do it. And I'm just sitting there trying to figure out, okay, how can you do it where, like, if you don't have the handlers in the carts, how just two ponies just running at each other with pool noodles, right? Just
that would be so fun to watch,
right? Freya and I have had thoughts about this.
Oh, and we're really lucky down here because one of our members has a chariot, so we get the experience.
So jealous.
Yeah,
gotta figure out how to build a chariot.
Let's see. Another thing that helps fill time if you're needing time for the judges or because something's happening behind stage is Winnie contest. I do a contest called Strut Your Stuff, and it's to let everyone do their best pony walk.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really fun because the audience gets involved and the audience gets to decide who wins.
Oh, that's cute.
Judges aren't deciding who's
No,
winning.
they're busy tabulating stuff. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're too busy. No, that's great.
And everyone's getting to cheer.
Yeah.
Audience engagement is definitely one of those things that helps make a really good show to me. The thing that makes me sad is when I see a pony show and all I can hear is crickets.
Oh, yeah. That's
it just feels awkward.
Not a good sign. Yeah.
No.
I mean, hell, even have a dance break, like
right.
Put on the music and like
I did try to get rodeo clowns going one year. It didn't work as well. So if you have a pony show where people are doing individual routines like Camp Crucible, you have to do set changes constantly, right?
Oh, yeah.
So we have set runners. And I keep hoping one day I can get everyone to dress as rodeo clowns, because that would be so much fun to watch these people running around, changing the sets, possibly falling, dressed as rodeo clowns.
With enough preparation, I bet you can make it happen. I bet you could.
Oh, I hope so.
I know.
It just sounds like a good time.
I've got a very good friend of mine who does have a clown fetish. So, and he's been wanting to go to Camp Crucible for a while, so...
Oh, there's clown group already.
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, obviously, get them involved. Like, let's do it. Anything to widen the community, right?
Oh, yes. Who said the clowns can't be a part of pony play? Because they can.
They totally
Rodeo
can.
Clowns are a thing.
Such a thing, yeah.
Let's see. The stage manager side of things, you want to make sure that you have water. Water, hydrate. Y'all are sweating so much out there running around.
How dare you care about our hydration?
How dare I care? I also try to keep Gatorade or hydration packs or something around to make sure that you're not just getting water, you're getting a little bit of that salt and potassium, which is what the body needs. I am not a medical teacher right now.
No, but it's important. I know people forget that a lot. Like, you need to have those things as well. Water alone doesn't always do it. Yeah.
Oh, yes, 100%. Especially because I'm used to hosting things down here in Texas in 102-degree weather.
Right.
So next thing is snacks. I do try to make snacks on a little bit of the saltier side so that you want to drink the water. Pretzels, little things. Sometimes I will have sugar cubes out just because pony event. Frozen grapes, apple slices, whatever I can do. I want to make sure that the ponies have snacks and water, and so do the judges.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. Um, of course, you want to make sure any communal gear is put together as well so people can grab and put back what they need. Your board, which is supposed to have everyone in the order they're supposed to go to. The way that I do it is when we have that board put together, everyone is expected to come and see where they are in order to try to help keep track. I will say, okay, you're onboarded. That means that you're standing there waiting to be the next person to go. And then I'm going to either me or someone else is going to go let that next person. So if you're number one, you're already going. If you're number two, you're onboarding. If you're number three, someone should be getting in contact to tell you to get ready for onboarding.
Mm-hmm.
So that and we can keep things going because we want a smooth show.
Right. Now, my question is, when you put out the order, just because someone who I come from the theater world and in the music world,
Yeah.
like I know, like when actors in a Broadway show, when they come in to check in to see, like, oh, this is like, especially for like standbys and understudies, like they have to come in to see if the person that they're understudying has checked in or not, right? And the way that they do that is like they sign next to their name on the board. Is that something that you do at all? When it's just like, if it was me, I would have them literally sign the board next to their name, basically saying, yes, we acknowledge that we see our order and that we are here, we are ready to go whenever you call us, and this is the order that we are in.
I love that idea. I haven't had anyone physically sign, but I do have cards with everyone's name, their order, any set changes they need,
Mm-hmm.
etc. And then I'm personally checking in with them after that board has been put together to go, hey, you know where you are, you know where you're supposed to be, and is there any last minute changes that need to happen to your set design before we get going? Because I want you to have the best performance possible.
See, that's even better, I think. Because you add the personal touch, but it's also an actual check-in to make sure that things are running correctly.
And I'm sure people can tell stories of me running all around.
I bet I will ask. I will ask them.
And my partner is known as the person chasing me around with a parasol and a bottle of water.
Oh, that's brilliant. So do you have any, like, I don't know, you have a specific story of like a show that went really well or a show that went terribly wrong, or I don't know, give us an example of something.
Let's see. I am very good at crisis management, and I think that comes from my healthcare experience. Anyone who's ever done nursing can tell you that you learn how to hand life or death, crazy things pretty well over time. And so I had my first ever pony show that I worked with, and we had people get sick, people get injured, all these different things happening. But I was able to go, okay, we're changing the order. Okay, we're doing this. Go let this person, they're going to go next instead. And I was able to really keep the show still going, even with all of these chaotic things happening behind the scene. And that, I think, just takes time and experience of dealing with chaos.
Yeah.
Luckily, I've never had any huge pony show disasters. I have had theater disasters happen, which I can totally share the craziest one that's ever happened.
Do it.
It was at a convention, and it was the anime-themed Rocky Horror Picture Show Shadow Cast in Dallas at Acon. And the curtain and staging that they had put up for this event, they only put a sandbag on. The entire thing started coming down while there were poor actors changing outfits behind it. And we are all scrambling to try to like lift a curtain and cover them because they're half naked.
Yeah, we've all done that.
That is probably the wildest thing that's ever happened on the more negative side of things. On the positive side of things, this year, actually, I kind of got surprised. I had apparently done the best job I've done so far with everything, and I am at the end of the pony show. They're starting to do all their awards and everything. I'm cleaning up the tack, making sure it's going back to the tack room
Mm-hmm.
and doing all the cleanup prep for the end of the show. And they call my name out. I'm like, what do you want? I'm working. Like, I'm not thinking about it.
Right.
I'm like, why are they calling my name? And someone's like, you won an award. I'm like, no, I didn't. I'm not in the show. Because I was doing managing, right?
Right.
And apparently the community had come together and wanted to give me an award for all of my hard work with the pony show and with camp.
Oh, that's really nice.
And so they pulled me out there and they put a ribbon on me and I was 5 shades red.
And thus the name came true, as if a prophecy were foretold. Madam Scarlett had turned scarlet.
Scarlett had turned scarlet because I never expected such a thing.
Oh, that is great. That's wonderful. So pony show planner extraordinaire here. Now let's talk about performing.
Oh yeah,
let's talk about
performing.
being in a show.
So I have ADHD, much like Tromper. If I don't have a checklist, I'll forget where I am.
Why do you think I send out a script ahead of time?
So performing. So I actually have only done, I've only performed in 4 or 5 different shows.
Mm-hmm.
And that's because everything I do is for the community. And I don't usually look to get recognition. I'm doing things because I love y'all. I love ponies. I love the community. It just feels like a giant family, and I want to support that as much as I can. But the shows that I have been in the routines I have been in are vast and wild. And I can say the hardest thing I've done as a handler is try to herd a lot of ponies at the same time. Trying to get 6 people together to do a practice for a routine is very difficult. And then making sure that you can get everyone ready and in the right place and to perform in it. And of course, it's always very nerve-wracking when it's your turn to finally step on the stage, knowing all eyes are on you. This year, I got to perform with Tromper. It wasn't a performance, it was more of a demo at the end. And we were part of a large routine. I had put together a 4 Ponies of the Apocalypse performance.
Dear God, please tell me this is recorded somewhere.
It's not.
Damn.
But so we had a famine who threw out plates to the crowd. We had Pestilence, who was originally going to do powder, but the winds were so high they had a bubble gun. And they just made it really silly.
Even better.
I charged in as War and had a lot of fun with that. And then threw like money and stuff into the crowd. And it was very silly. And then we had Death go around and kill a few people. And then we had corpse people come out dragging them off. And then we all rode together as the 4 horsemen. And everyone really loved it and got a good laugh out of it. And it was really fun to put that routine together.
I love the fact that routines for pony shows can either be absolutely serious, very, very strict dressage, or it could just be a complete free-for-all and be so creative and be so different and just having a good time, because it's pony is play. Pony play is playing.
It is 100%.
And so just that it can be like so silly and yet still so brilliant at the same time. I mean, I don't want to compare it to drag, but
it is. I'm a drag queen.
Yeah, there's still like a little bit.
Go and look up Madam Scarlett, and Madam Scarlett is listed as a bratty dominant drag queen.
Oh, well, there you go. Shows how much research I did before this. But yeah, I mean, like in a way, yeah, it is drag. It's drag. I mean, I think of pony play coming from my background more as like sexy cosplay. As someone who used to make cosplay all the time and used to
Same.
Well, I didn't compete. I judged cosplay competitions back in the day.
Oh, that's cool. I have a few awards here and used to own a costuming business.
Nice. Yeah, I was that jerk that would like they'd be like, "Oh yeah, I sewed all this myself," and I'd start flipping seams to go, "No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You didn't sew this. Where's your proof? Show me the work in progress pictures, because this is not homemade." I was that guy.
See, I love that though because I had a judge who did that once. It was me and my kiddo when he was younger. He wanted to enter his first ever cosplay contest, and they questioned on if it was homemade. And then I showed them the hot glue burns on my hands, and the very home stitching, and they were like, "No, no further
No further
questions."
questions. Yeah, yeah. We actually had somebody one year. The hand embroidery was so well done that we're all just sitting there going, "There's no way. There's no way." And so then we sent one of the judges onto their phone and just started scrolling and looking. She's like, "I've seen this somewhere. Hold on, hold on, hold on." And so first she started looking at shops online just to double check. And she was like,
Yeah.
"Okay, hold on. I know I've seen this somewhere." She saw the work in progress photos like 2 months before, like just across her stream at some point. And so she found it. She's like, "Nope, that's handmade. We found it." And it's just like, oh my God, just like brain explosion. But that's why, like, and this is a complete total tangent, obviously, but like, whenever you compete for something like that and your quality is that good, always provide work in progress photos. Always,
Oh
always,
yeah.
always, because judges don't have time to go digging for that kind of stuff. And so, yeah. Anyway, side tangent into Killian's life a little bit. But yeah, no, it's totally drag. It is totally drag. We're just a bunch of people in costume pretending to be horses and trainers.
Well,
And
I actually did one of my first performances as a drag performance. It was me, Dega, four ponies that were pulling a cart for me, and I did Britney Spears circus in a full circus outfit, like ringleader.
okay, that sounds like fun. Actually, I think I heard about this.
Yeah. I think it was the Barbarella Performance Award is what we won.
That's brilliant. I love the name of that
Uh,
award.
and as you were talking about very serious performances, the performance that I'm working on right now for my title run is a very serious performance. And it's because we decided to dedicate it to Pony Lazara, who has passed away, who was the co-leader down in Florida for that group and was a dear friend to both me and the community.
Yeah. Yeah. And just like that, it's pony shows can span the spectrum. Just like ponies
Oh,
themselves span the spectrum of everything.
oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
Now, if you had asked a question that was more like, "What's the craziest routine you've ever seen?" That stuff is still very like, oh, the craziest routine I've ever seen. That's one I definitely want to share with
okay.
you.
Go for it. We got time.
This is the same person who's found a way to top themselves every year.
Oh God.
The first year, they decided to do a routine to the song Pineapple Pen Apple.
Oh God.
I don't know if you've ever heard that.
Yes.
Okay. And they started dancing on stage and then stripping on stage and then peeing through the fence off the stage.
Sorry. Was this at Crucible Camp?
Yes.
Okay. Fair enough. I'm like, please tell me this was outside.
Yes, it was outside, thank goodness. And no one knew how to respond to this routine. And everyone was in such awe and laughing the entire time that they decided to give this person a Not a Pony award.
Uh-huh.
It was very entertaining. And I kept thinking, how are they going to top this? And so the next year comes and they check in with me doing stage managing and trying to see what they needed for their routine or anything. They just needed a map. And then I said, "You're not going to pee on the stage this year or anything, right? Promise me." And they were like, "No, no, no, I'm not going to do that. I promise I'll never do that again." I'm like, "Oh, thank goodness they're not going to do anything too wild." I was wrong. Enter ominous music. Because then they decided to. There's this gooning song. It's like a like apparently you're supposed to play it, and whenever you and your partner, anyway, it's an internet meme. Someone had to inform me of that because I was like, what is this music? When they went on to perform, they proceed to get onto that mat and then start masturbating on stage.
Oh my God. I mean, pony play is art. And art is subjective.
To this day, it is the most unique thing I have ever seen in a pony show.
Did they top themselves again, or was that this last year?
That was this year, yes.
Jesus Christ.
So if they enter the pony show next year, I will be more thorough in my questioning.
Are there bodily fluids at all being used? At all? Do we need a hazmat team here? Do we need to have a bodily fluid cleanup kit? Like,
I'm just curious, how are you going to top last year at this point? Not that, we did have a dog that juggled dildos one year.
See, that's just
That was
talent.
unique.
That's just talent.
Right? It was very entertaining.
I mean, I guess they're basically clubs, so I get it. Good Lord.
You just never know what you're going to see in a pony show. There's a reason why they nicknamed it the Pony Fuckery Show.
Yes, and I know for a fact that the pony show at Camp Crucible has that reputation. Just a little bit. That's a little bit wild. A lot of bit wild.
I mean, it definitely makes HoofCon back here in Texas feel a little more tame. I think the most wild thing we had was a cow that entered, and they performed to Moo Bitch Get Out My Hay, and they would randomly stop during their routine and moo and then jingle their bell and then like knock stuff over.
I love that. That sounds hilarious.
Yeah, it was definitely entertaining.
All right. Let's keep moving here. So I'm asking everybody these questions. So how has your play changed over time?
I would have to say I got more confident over time. When I started, I was so nervous and in my head about everything. I remember just trying to pet the pony and my hand shaking, being like, how are they going to react? Kind of like meeting a wild animal for the first time. Are they going to bite me? And then thinking like, are they having a good time? I'm having a good time. And just being so in my head about everything. And then as I got to experience more, especially with more ponies, I got more confident with it. And it opened me up to doing even more. And that's genuinely the thing that has just changed the most, is starting with such a small world view and then having that open up and going, wow, this is a choose your own adventure, and my adventure can be different every time, and so my play can change every time.
That's great. And then my follow-up question is, has any of your play influenced your everyday life?
Yes and no. Yes, I have a lot more horse gear around the house, but also I'm in Texas, so it's kind of normal to have that.
Yeah, that's not exactly weird in Texas. Yeah.
Right? So it's like, yes and no.
Right.
And it's really great because in the family we ride horses. So I come home with new horse gear and my kid's like, oh, new horse gear. Doesn't think anything about it.
Great. Excellent. So I started this podcast because part of me, and I say this every episode, so everyone's going to get sick of this story. Part of me got really sick of the fact that the only like kink podcast that was really well known out there is hosted by two folks who are porn stars and do this lifestyle 100% of the time. And I know that's not reality for a massive amount of us. Like no one participates in this 100% of the time. And if they do, it looks different to each person. So I always like to ask, what's daily life like for you?
First, I'm very much with you. Doing this 100% of the time would be very difficult for most people. Someone's got to go buy the groceries eventually.
Someone's got to make the money to go buy the groceries eventually,
Right?
right?
We all have jobs and things. So I wake up, get kiddo ready for school, and my daytime life looks like check in with my partners and stuff. I'm polyamorous and have two amazing partners, two of which I do pony play with. And then I am a part of a nonprofit, and I will be doing my community work. I am very proud of the nonprofit that I am a part of. We're actually doing a anti-suicide campaign right now called the Semi-Fang. And when I'm not doing that community work, I'm grading papers or things like that because I am a professional vampire. That is my actual job.
Nice.
So what that means for me is I am a medical teacher. I teach phlebotomy, EKG, and all these other things, along with being a bloodsmith. So during the day, I might be working on making blood jewelry or having appointments where I'm drawing blood to make blood jewelry.
Okay. That's different. That's interesting.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't have like the most boring job in life and things, but
That's okay. It's still not 100% pony play kink all the time.
no, it's not. So a lot of my pony play stuff, when it's not just doing community work or attending a munch or the other things that go into pony play and being a leader in this community, it's the weekends. Like that genuinely gets put to the weekends, or when I'm out on a trip or something like that. I don't live it 24/7.
Right.
I have to do my laundry like everyone else.
Absolutely. And that's what I like to hear. It's, this is our hobby. This is our side thing. This is, how we express ourselves when we're not at work. It's so important to realize that, especially for those who come across this stuff and aren't already like immersed in the community. Like that's really what that question is for. It's for people who are just learning about all this. It's just like, people who participate in this are just like you. They are not doing this all the time, every waking moment. And yeah, I think that's so important to relay to the wider world that, kinksters are kinksters, but it's not our entire thing,
100%, especially with what we see in social media nowadays, which is a very curated view in what we see. Even if you look at my social media, everything that you will see is me in drag. I don't look like that 24/7. If you met me on the streets, you wouldn't even know it's the same person.
Right, exactly. Everything is curated. Great. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to do some fun things to bring us into a close here. We're going to do some quick word association, right? So just first thing that comes to mind. Everybody gets the same list of words. So here we go.
Okay.
Here we go. Ready? Gear.
Leather.
Ritual.
Bond.
Parade.
Pride.
Tension.
Strength.
Ooh, I like that. Bridal.
Ceremony.
Good. Show ring.
Ringleader.
Nice. Mane.
My girlfriend.
Nice. And then and then the last one is grooming.
Serenity.
Beautiful. Thank you, Madam Scarlett, so much for coming on this podcast. It has been such a joy to get to know you better through this and hear about your story and what you do. Before we go, where can people find you online or in person if that's your thing?
You can find me on most social media platforms. You'll always know it's me. I always have the same little bat logo. It's my persona. And I also have a Pony Play Discord. I started in 2020 for those who are looking to join that. We have over 200 plus ponies all over the world in that one. You can see me at the Oak Derby Creek camping event in Colorado. That's going to be September 18th through the 21st. I will also be at Folsom Street Fair for the first time on September 28th.
Jealous.
Super excited. It's been on my bucket list for a long time. I'm going to be at Beyond Vanilla in Dallas, Texas for our HoofCon event, and that's going to be 3 days of pony play. I'm very excited. I'm going to be teaching at PonyCon. That's an online free resource for anyone wanting to get into pony play or learn something new. That's going to be October 25th and 26th. And then, of course, I am running for the North American Pony Trainer title in Baltimore, Maryland on December 14th.
Okay. Awesome. All right. Well, thank you so much for listening to Straight from the Horse's Mouth. If you've enjoyed this, don't forget to subscribe. Tune in next week for more. And as always, thanks for listening.